Well, welcome back to Soda City Live, everyone. We continue this month highlighting the many aspects of the newly renovated Aquarium and Reptile Conservation Center at Riverbank Zoo and Garden. For Wild Wednesday today, Sean Foley is the curator of herpetology for the zoo. He has details about the drier aspect of the center, the desert biome, and the terrestrial lab. Herpetology, of course, is a branch of zoology concerned with the study of amphibians and reptiles. So a herpetologist.
That's right.
And you, Sean, have been there 31 years. And I pointed out every time somebody comes on from Riverbank Zoo and Garden, you guys, the longevity
it's something
is
special
amazing.
At the zoo, it is.
It must be. What is it that has had you there for more than 3 decades now?
I mean, as soon as I graduated from college, I interviewed for a job, and I ended up getting it and just loved it. My department has always been great. My boss was great. The people I work with, great. A lot of support from the administration. So
I'm so glad. And the community thinks that Riverbanks is great in general. And this new exhibit is really going to be something to behold. What does it do for Riverbank Zoo as a whole? I'm putting it even more on the map than it already is.
Well, we're super excited about this. I mean, it's been a year and a half to almost 2 years of a huge, massive project, and it's gonna just be a fantastic exhibit for the zoo, for the community, for everybody. We can't wait. We're getting animals introduced right now. I mean, even today we put the big snapping turtle on exhibit, so it's been exciting.
Yes.
A lot of great exhibits. People are going to love it, and it's just great for the community, and we get so much support from the community, so we just love that too.
The official ribbon cutting isn't until the early March, but when we look at some of the pictures here, and specifically the desert biome and terrestrial lab, explain to us some of the features of it.
Okay, so the desert biome, you probably remember it used to be a tropical habitat where the anaconda was, the piranhas and all that.
Right.
That's all gone now. And now it's a desert biome, so all the animals have changed. So you went from anacondas to the Cayman Island blue iguanas, to the Galapagos tortoises, the juveniles, Uromastyx, which is a type of desert lizard, all these desert rattlesnakes. So it's just completely changed, and it's really neat to see something completely different. It's been a while since we had something like that.
So with the display being different, how does it make your job different?
Well, my job's different anyway, because every day is different for us, because we never know what's exactly going to happen. But
as far as the animal's behavior or what they're doing?
Or yeah, and when something could be happening with an animal and it needs to go up to the animal hospital, or we're getting in new animals or anything like that. But going from tropical to desert isn't that big of a deal for us, because we did have the desert gallery, so we had desert animals already. It's just that we had to create all new habitats for all these species, which is fun. It can be a little frustrating when you're waiting for things to happen and things like that, but it's been a good process.
So is every day in your kind of job spent with the animals in some form?
Me, right now it is, but typically I'm doing a lot of managing and things like that, so it's more the keepers are in that grind every day and dealing with the animals. But right now, because of how we're getting ready for this, I've been in there and doing all the animal work.
What do you think is, I mean, you mentioned some of the neat displays that will be there, but what are some of the neat interactions that a guest will be able to have that will be different with this new center?
Well, there's going to be a few open-top exhibits, which we've never had in our building before. So the Cayman Island blue iguana, there's no mesh over it. There's glass fronts, but it's completely open top, so it's going to be a different feel. Also with the juvenile Galapagos tortoises, that's going to be open top. So that'll be a different feel. There's going to be a bird aviary in there. It's got mesh, so you'll.
Does that have an open top?
No, but it does have mesh, so you'll have it'll be a different feel. We've never had something like that. And then the big rattlesnake exhibit does have glass fronts, but it has mesh on top. So when you hear or when you see a rattlesnake rattling its tail, usually when it's behind glass and enclosed, you don't hear it. but now you can hear it, so that's kind of wild.
Kind of wild,
yeah.
Yes. That is
so
that is fascinating. Wow, it's very impressive. And again, you've been at the zoo for 31 years, and I know you've got to be excited about this new exhibit.
Excited,
Good.
Yes.
Well, that's very cool. Thank you so much, Sean Foley. He's a curator of herpetology. Not a word I say every day, right? At Riverbank Zoo and Garden. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
More Soda City Live right after this.